Podcast Show.
And welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here tonight with Lone Thought Nothings. How you been?
Been good. Been quite busy. The new features they've came up with recently for the Suno productions and things like that have been really allowing me to really take old ones that I thought I may have lost a long time ago and remaster them and change them, rewrite them, and extend. A really big feature they added recently, and since you're actually getting into this yourself a little bit, a really interesting thing to know. So I do a lot of my outside editing using like Audacity, a program like that, and you can splice two tracks together, you can recombine them. Well, now you can actually upload up to 8 minutes of audio on Suno as well. So you could do a lot of outside editing, do some outside work with third-party programs, and then re-upload it, and then continue to carry on that work on that one as well. So that's what I've been doing with a lot of older tracks that I'm now getting up here again. Bunker Buster, for example, the one we're kind of talking about today, was a 3.5, and originally I liked it, but it didn't hit the way I wanted it to. So I held on to it, hoping it might have get a little more improvement. And eventually, with 4.5 coming out, I went ahead and hit it again with the remaster process, and I loved it.
I listened to your track, Bunker Buster.
Sure.
When I seen Buster, I thought of the old video store.
Oh, Blockbuster, okay. That's fair. It was kind of a unique name for everything because I was like, I didn't know how I'd make it work, but I was just like, the theme primary behind it was built off the wall. The wall was one it was my first interview I believe I had with you, and it's talking about someone in your life who tears down those walls. You may not have them up for to begin with, but I wanted to like readjust it. Like, what if I did something heavier, a little more aggressive, and not so much you're letting somebody in, but someone's forcibly breaking their way in, essentially in a way to kind of save you from yourself. That's kind of the theme behind it. And the thing I guess I'll kind of toot my own horn a little bit on this. I never thought I'd be able to rhyme or make essentially a love song or, kind of one about embracing that connection out of something that's essentially a sub-level military munition to make that work as a song and to make it rhyme, of all things, too. I thought that was wild. It took a lot of doing on that one, but I had a lot of fun with it.
Okay. Well, let's take a listen to it.
Sounds good.
Up, head down, barely breathing. Walls built high, no chance I'm leaving. Survival etched in stone and steel. Tally scrawled of what will never heal. I built these walls so thick and high. Years of silence, bouts of pain. Every touch made me die inside, so I hid from love's refrain. Fortress strong, fortress cold, nothing gets inside my soul, but you keep coming back for more, pounding at my iron door. In my fortress, you can't harm me. Leave me alone, please leave me be. Just when I think you've exhausted all the strength you can muster, you come crashing through like a bunker buster. I can feel you breaking through all the armor that I once knew. Blast doors breached, exposed to the light. No time to decide, fight or flight. The warhead's primed for detonation, impending doom and devastation. Just when I thought you spent all your might, you come crashing through my world tonight, breaking every layer that I built to trust, tearing down what I thought was just. Maybe I should thank you, maybe I should hate you. What gave me strength was what made me weak, unable to mend, easy to break. Why should I trust your loving touch? I hate myself for needing it this much. I begged you, please, just leave me be, but you tore through effortlessly. I braced to feel the blade, but only found your warmth. Bruised hands tremble now, reaching forth. Rubble remains, but here we stand, rebuilding from this wreckage that I never planned. Walls are falling, heart is calling. Can't fight this anymore. Love is stronger than my anger, breaking down my prison door. Just when I thought you exhausted all the strength you could muster, you came crashing through like a bunker buster. Like a bunker buster.
Like, it was a great song.
I appreciate it. It's been it was a fun one. It took a lot to do, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Can you tell me about any other upcoming songs and what's next?
Right now, I've got a couple other ones that I'm looking towards probably releasing. I've been doing a process where I get them up on those Twitch streams as well as podcasts like you and I do here. Those Twitch streams have been a little more consistent, where I can do them whenever the streamers are available, and I can submit them to contests. I've got one called Marksman Mentality, which is talking about the willpower, determination, and patience of a marksman sniper. That one I submitted to Lethal Frequencies, a Twitch streamer. That one did phenomenal earlier today, actually. Very, very good feedback on it. I was telling him some tricks and quirks with Audacity, like I was telling you about what you can splice in. At the end of Marksman Mentality, it sounds like a sniper gunshot. Specifically, it was an audio bit of a Barrett 50 caliber. And I spliced that in at the end of the Audacity file, and I uploaded that. He was like, "How'd you do that?" And since Suno recently allowed that 8-minute upload, that's where an example of how you can do that much outside work and then re-upload it for the ultimate, the end result. Other ones I've got in the works, I actually made up a folder recently that I pulled all my in progress releases. But I'd say the next ones you should probably be seeing from me is probably going to end up being Marksman Mentality, Fault Line, Silken Bound, Violate Me possibly. I'm still doing a lot of work on that one, but that one is probably going to be coming up here before too long. But overall, the folder of older work from both Donna, early Suno, stuff like that, the folder has 52 tracks in it right now, I believe, that are at least in some semblance of structure, whether that's just simply the writing for the song, if the poem's there, if I have a very rough draft version of the song. So I've got a lot of templates to go on. My problem is I'm going to work on this one today. I'm going to work on this one. And I'm going to work on this one. I can't stick with something, and then I almost get nowhere. So I have to just hey, I'm going to do this one start to finish, and we're going to go with it.
Well, where can people go and see your stuff, videos and music?
Primarily, it's primarily all going to be on YouTube. I am supported on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Deezer, iHeartRadio, anywhere that is supported through these distribution platforms that I'm with. I'm through DistroKid now. Ran into some issues with my previous one. Something about not really supporting AI produced content, so it's here nor there, but I moved on. And right now, that's where I'm with now. My Facebook page, I would encourage anybody who is following or is interested in the music, follow the Facebook page. I don't update as frequently as I'd like to, but if there's any form of update that I can provide to the projects, whether that's artwork or, hey, I've got these lyrics I'm working with, I try to provide some form of content now and again, just saying, hey, this is what's in progress, here's what's upcoming. And that's essentially where I try to keep people updated where I possibly can.
Thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you again.
I appreciate it, Rich. We'll have to schedule one ahead again here in the next few months, and I'll see what I've got in the works at that point in time then, and we'll touch base again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a great night.